deadly new drug sweeping the nation, normally used as an animal tranquilizer, now going by the street name as tranq. That drug is hitting Philadelphia especially hard. And that's where Alexis McAdams went for a first-hand look to bring that story to us today, and she joins us here in New York. Welcome back. Good morning to you. It's called tranq. It's very harmful in the neighborhood known as Kensington, and that's where you were, and I want to take a look at that right now.
Philadelphia's Kensington neighborhood is known as an open-air drug market, now hit hard by the emerging misuse of the animal tranquilizer xylazine. The drug is leaving users like Jean with gruesome wounds that could lead to amputations.
Again, I might even lose my legs, you know what I mean?
So what is it about tranq that makes people go back to get a high if your legs and arms and fingers have to be amputated?
Being chemically dependent, you don't have a choice.
James Sherman was once homeless in Kensington and knows just how addictive tranq really is. The withdrawal sets in just a few hours and is intense, so many avoid going in for treatment. Xylazine is strong enough to sedate a horse, and according to data from the city, it was found in more than 90% of the dope samples in Philly in 2021. The DEA warns that the drug is leading to a nearly 300% spike in overdose deaths across the nation. It's mixed in with fentanyl to extend the high and does not respond to overdose reversal drugs like Narcan.
What's up, buddy? All right?
So the team carries oxygen tanks like this out on the Philly streets.
So we've had people reporting that they've had blackouts that can last up to 3 to 5 days.
Sarah Laurel started Savage Sisters Recovery, a nonprofit focused on harm reduction in Kensington. She's on the front line of what her team sees as a public health care crisis.
It's very sad and difficult to see in a first world country, 5 miles from Rittenhouse Square, individuals on the side of the road with bone and muscle and tissue exposed.
Calling on the city of Philadelphia to add funding to what soon could be a nationwide problem.
So xylazine is not a controlled substance here, so you can buy the drug legally online for about $20, which is also concerning because you don't even have to traffic it in so much. And then they cut it into the fentanyl supply, and it's taken over more than 90% of the dope supply. But I've been to a lot of bad neighborhoods. I worked in Chicago for a few years, and this was the worst area, honestly, I've ever been in. And it's a really sad situation to see how these people would rather pretty much rot on the streets with these huge wounds than go in for treatment because they say the withdrawal is so intense.
Wow. Wow. Is there help going into this neighborhood? Is the city doing anything? Is the state doing anything?
Yeah, so the city has added even a wound care nurse who's treated more than 600 people who have had these huge tranq wounds. But the people who do the street outreach say it's just not enough. They need more testing for xylazine as well, so they can use those test strips so people know that they're about to use it before they end up getting these wounds.
Is this just Philly, or are you seeing it in other cities?
So the DEA says it's in other cities, and it's going to end up getting worse and worse. People are going to have these wounds, and they're going to have these treatment centers that are opening up in New York and other places, too, that have already had that supply.
Wow,
Alexis,
remarkable stuff.
thank you.
Thank you, Alexis.
Thank you.
We're very fortunate now to be able to bring in Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro.